you really want to go upscale for your Thanksgiving or turkey dinner, this is the recipe you want to turn to. It's a turkey roulade, which is basically turkey that's been butterflied thinly, seasoned, rolled up, then cooked and seared. There's a lot of options for how you can serve this, either whole or sliced up, or even plated individually into a composed dish. I first saw a recipe similar to this one from Kenji at Serious Eats. This is my take on that, and it's one that I really enjoy making, especially for special occasions. You want to make sure that you get a whole turkey breast or a whole crown, and that comes with 2 breasts on it, and the skin goes over the whole thing. You want to remove the skin in one piece so it's easier to roll everything up. You can also use this recipe for dark meat. You can use a leg or a thigh, debone it, and then roll that up. Just increase the temperature to 148 degrees, and you should be all set. You can use any seasonings and spices you want in the middle of the roulade. You can also use various fillings, such as dried cherries, mushrooms, or anything else you want to use to add flavor to it. In general, as long as I'm careful, I've had good luck with the roulades staying together once you cut it. But if you want to ensure that it doesn't come apart, you can use Activa RM, otherwise known as meat glue. It'll help bind it together, making it a single piece of meat instead of one piece that's been rolled together. To get started with the recipe itself, you want to remove the skin in one piece from the turkey breasts. You want it to be one piece so it's easier to roll up. Then take the turkey breasts off the bone, butterfly them, place them side by side on the turkey skin. Score the top with shallow cuts, add the salt and seasonings to it, and then you're going to roll up the roulade. You're going to start at one end and then slowly and tightly roll it up into a cylindrical tube. Trying to keep the skin on the outside until the end, and that'll help maximize the crispness you get out of it. Once it's rolled up, you're going to secure it with butcher's twine or food and heat safe plastic wrap. Put it in the sous vide pouch and seal it. Ideally, you want it to dry brine for 12 to 24 hours before cooking it. That also helps it bind together a lot better. So for the roulades, it's a lot more important than it is than if you're just doing a whole turkey breast. So when you're ready to cook it, preheat the water bath to 141 degrees Fahrenheit, 60.6 degrees Celsius. Place the sous vide pouch in the water bath and cook it until it's heated through and pasteurized, normally 3 to 4 hours. So you can let it go longer to help tenderize the breast a little bit more. Once it's been cooked, you want to remove it from the water bath, take the roulade out of the sous vide pouch, and dry it off really, really well. You then want to sear it. It works best either using a blowtorch or ideally a pan sear with a lot of oil in it. Especially when you combine it with a torch, it really speeds up the sear and prevents overcooking. Because it's cylindrical, a little bit of oil really doesn't coat it very well. In the best case scenario, you have a deep fry station and you can deep fry it, but be careful because the skin will splatter and pop a lot. But even using a Dutch oven or a deeper pan that you can put an inch or two of oil into is a really good way to ensure that you have a good even sear all the way around it. Once it's seared, remove all the twine using scissors or a knife, being careful not to tear the skin as you take it off. You want to slice it into even pieces, and then you can serve it. You can either serve it on one plate where people can take their own slices, or you can plate it individually if you're looking for a more upscale presentation. The next time you want to have a really upscale turkey dinner and really impress people, now you know what recipe that you can use. People are going to love this recipe, and it's something that you can really impress your friends and family with.